Bye. Back to another video from here in Shenzhen, China. Unfortunately, I'm saying good morning to you this morning. It's the first time I've been up since 7 AM for about 3 months now. Because I finished for Chinese New Year on the 6th of January, and then obviously everyone knows the coronavirus happened. So I've been off for nearly 5 months now. So I just thought I'd film a day in my life of going back to school, because I have no idea what's going to happen myself. It's my first day back. It's been a crazy year when you think about it, to be fair. It's in May, nearly halfway through the year, and I've worked 6 days. If I do look tired, that's because I am. My routine was fucked, to be fair. I was getting up at about 7 PM at night and not sleeping until like the next day. It was all over the place. I tried to get back in routine just the other day, but it didn't work, and I ended up having like 1 hour sleep last night. So it's a rough day. But I'm quite excited. I'm excited to get back. I have missed the children. I only have 2 classes today, one at 11 o'clock and one at 2:30. 40 minutes. So it's a nice job. It's a pleasant job. But I'm gonna get back to you when I get back to the school. Because I work in a public school as well, my school's very lenient, so I don't have to come in at like 8 AM. I can just come in when my class is. And my first class is not till 11:10. So I've came in about 9:30, 20 to 10. Because even though the cases here in Shenzhen have been like next to zero for about 2 months now, I kind of don't want to risk it. There's obviously still the risk of the second wave. It'll be kind of stupid to go in when all the children, there's about 1,500 children. So also I got an extra hour in bed. I can go in at like 11, but that's kind of taking the piss a little bit. Grand job working at a public school, to be honest. I'm kind of treated like it's like the little fun foreign teacher. I have 15 lessons throughout the week. I teach grade 4, 5 and 6, sometimes grade 3. So I think the young grades come this way, and then the old grades have to come this way. So it separates the school, like half the school goes this way, and they go like that section of the school. I have like the hand sanitizers and stuff. I'm just stuck at the gate, I have no idea what's happening. They're telling us to get to the teacher. They have like these big temperature rooms, so you come in to check the temperatures on the computer. So it scans your body as you come out. I don't think they have PE, I've seen no PE lessons all day. So I think they've just scrapped PE. Because apparently someone died in China because they had to do PE with the masks on. Obviously it's so hot here in Shenzhen now. So I think they've just scrapped that in my school. But it is the first day, it's only the first day back. And just say how hot I was stood outside for like 30 minutes in the sun. My Chinese is not that good, so I knew he wanted us to sign up to the WeChat, so I signed to the WeChat. And he was trying to ask us something, and it was obviously, do you have the like nucleic acid test report? But I've got no idea what that was in Chinese. So for about 20 minutes it was Ting Badong. I was trying to get him to speak in the translator, and it wasn't working. But in the end they had my test report anyway, so one of the other teachers came down and they've told him that I already have, and he found that, and then I got in. I've noticed as well, which is a bit obvious they're going to do this, but normally when they have break times all the children are allowed out of the classroom, allowed on the playground, and everyone's got to stay in the classrooms, which is a bit common sense. I used to teach the younger grades, grade 1 and 2, and they've kind of taken them off my timetable, so I don't know what's happening with the younger grades. Maybe they've kind of put them in specific classes or less classes or something like that, but I know I'm not teaching them anymore for some reason. I need to go cool down though. China in the summer is not the best idea. But yeah, as well, I'm just sat in the teachers meeting office, because normally I'm in an office with like 20 teachers, but we've kind of like half the teachers, so half the teachers are in one place and half in another. So I don't really have an office at the moment, so I'm just sat up here. But it's not too bad, it's cool. Well, it's not cool, I'm boiling, but I'll put the aircon on. Hopefully I'll cool down soon enough. I have a lesson in half an hour, so I'm just going to get myself prepared for that. It seems like all the lessons at the moment are just kind of videos on how to deal with the coronavirus, the right situations, how to sanitize. Because I looked in some classrooms before, it's just kind of getting everything prepared. And it's probably easing the children back into education, they've been learning online, but it hasn't been kind of as serious as it is back in school. So I think it's just kind of a way to kind of introduce them back into the school and the school environment. Even for the teachers' meetings, they've had the seats like this. Welcome to China. I got told I had class today, and I think it's just grade 5 and 6 in today because grade 2 and grade 3 are not here. But I've came to my class and there's no one here, so obviously no one told me. But I'm happy, I'm not complaining, it's a less lesson. So this is my first day, one lesson down. But grade 4, I'm not sure if grade 4's in, so I don't know if I have a class in the afternoon. Unless they're in a different area. I've called the person from my school now and I've had no answer, but unless I've moved classroom. There's things getting played through here as well, but I can't understand of it. I hear Anjing, so he's telling someone to be quiet. She's shouting quiet down the mic. So she's messaged us back. Apparently I don't have class. All I got told was, you don't have English class, but you have this afternoon. I have grade 4 this afternoon. So I still don't know why I don't have class. People were also wondering, because there's videos going around on the internet of like people wearing helmets, also putting like big squares around the tables, but all the other classes are like this. I went into a class with students and before, and it's just normal, like there's no, basically, I know online there must have been some special schools or the parents wanted these procedures put in place, but my school, it's just kind of nothing. There's still 50 children in the class as well, I think. But I'm gonna go get some lunch anyways and go do some work. Outside walking on the rooftop now, but yeah, no one's getting back to us. I've messaged and rang a lot of the teachers on WeChat. It just seems to be grade 6 and grade 5 here. As well, a lot of the teachers aren't here, so I don't know. Have we moved schools and no one's told us? Little backdrop here. I like coming up here on my lunchtime. I get 2.5 hour lunch, so I normally come up here. It's too hot. I thought I'd just come up for a little walk. The canteen's closed as well, so normally when you get your food, I get free food, and that's closed, so I feel like I'm gonna have to go out for my dinner, for me lunch. But if there's other teachers in China, if they would like to share their experiences of how their schools have dealt with it. But my school's done nothing crazy really. They sanitize the children when they come in. There's like a temperature check where they scan the bodies and how hot they are. They have to walk certain ways. There's 2 meters, 1 meter between children. And that's about it really. There's no crazy things like where you see the big helmets on their heads, you see big squares around the desks. There's obvious but smart and sensible procedures of keeping the children under control, keeping them in the classrooms, separating them from each other but not obviously too crazy. And yeah, it's been quite normal, a normal day. It's not as crazy as I thought it might appear. But yeah, back at work, hot China. I could do some sleep, to be fair. I'm struggling. It's been a long day. I've had no classes and it's been a long day. I see obviously in America and England and stuff, they're reopening businesses, things are getting opened. I seen Boris's speech. I didn't watch all of it, but I've seen people's reactions on Facebook. And apparently he's making it more lenient and kind of just telling you to watch yourself, which just for me is just stupid. And obviously the schools, people are wondering when will the schools open in England, but yeah, in China the active cases are basically 0. There's no new cases, so the fact everyone got tested on Friday and now it's Monday, the chances of them being infected again are very slim. Whereas in England, with the new cases and deaths still being quite high, even if you get tested, you could go out on Friday, go out on Saturday and you could catch coronavirus. So it's just stupid. If they open the schools in England and America so early, it's just damn right stupid. Whereas in China now they've waited and waited until the cases are so low that it is safe. I think it's safe, it seems safe. If you're in these countries, in England and America, even though he has made it more lenient, he has released, they are releasing the lockdowns, just please stay inside and stick to your masks, because it'll get worse and worse. It'll take forever in these countries if people don't listen. And listen to Boris actually, if they do listen. I tell you what though, I didn't enjoy the test. You get the swab and it puts you right up your nose. It's only something getting put up your nose, but it didn't tickle. It didn't taste nice at all. I don't know, it's just something going up your nose. It's a thought of something going right up your nose. Just put it right up there. It was stuck up there for about 5 seconds. She twisted it. And I thought, oh God's sake, she's going to do the other nostril. But she must have had enough shit on this stick. She didn't have to do the second nostril. Because my friends, they had to do both nostrils. It was only up there for like 5 seconds, but it feels as though it's going up to your brain. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of something being in my nose. I didn't like it at all. But hopefully I won't have to do it again. I don't have the results for it. My company has the results, so I'm going to have to get those. Because that was the whole problem coming into school this morning. I'm going to have to get it just on my phone for the ready. But all the foreigners, all teachers got tested, all the children apparently got tested as well. But I think it was the right measure as well. I don't know if other schools have done this, but just to bring the grade 6, grade 5 back. And then, I don't know, tomorrow maybe bring the grade 4s, or maybe bring all the younger children back. I don't know if it's going to be all week or just today. We'll find out. I'll give an update video to see what happens. But I do think it was the smartest move to just bring the older children in, because there's 50 children in one class, and 50 like 7-year-olds, 6-year-olds that just haven't seen each other for 4 months, 5 months. They're just going to want to go crazy. So I'm not looking forward to my classes. I am looking forward to seeing the children. But personally, I think they're going to be very hyperactive and seeing the mates. I haven't seen the friends for so long. So I don't know if the classroom management's going to be more difficult. If I was a kid and I hadn't seen my friends for 4 months, I would go crazy. I would go crazy. Because it's been, a lot of them have been stuck inside as well. A lot of people stuck to the lockdowns. That's why I'm kind of making these videos, just for myself to look back on in maybe 10, 20 years and just see what a mad year this has been. I know I talk fast and have a bit of a Geordie accent. So if you can't understand us, let us know. Because I'm thinking about maybe adding English subtitles in. Because I can kind of slow it down, and I do it in my classes. I slow down my speech, but I'll end up sounding like a robot. It's kind of in my classes, I kind of sound a bit stupid, to be fair. Trying to change my Geordie accent. I may as well just go with the kids having Geordie accents. I'd rather have one lesson now, so we'll see if I have this one anyways. My little one class of the day, I'll put a little clipping of it there. But basically the only thing that's changed is they're normally in rows of 2. So like groups of 2. But this time they're all in separate rows. And I got told by one of the teachers to just kind of stay me distance. See, I was going to wear my mask anyway, but it's a requirement that you do have to wear the mask, and if you see from the class, every single person is wearing it. And I feel like when America and England open their schools, I don't think that will be the same requirement. I know it's difficult to get masks now in them countries, but there's been a lot of debate whether masks help or not, but I don't see the problem in wearing them. You may as well wear them. But actually the class I had as well, sometimes they don't behave that well, but they were awfully quiet and awfully well behaved. Even if I just said eyes on me or sit up straight, or all listening, sit up straight, quiet. So it was a strange one, because that's probably one of my naughtier classes. The rest of them are quite well behaved, but this class is a bit of a troublesome one. But they're alright, I don't know. Strange. Maybe the virus changes the behaviour as well. Well behaved. I hope that happens with the rest of my classes throughout the week. I've only got about 10 more, so it should be okay. I've got the older kids tomorrow, and then I don't have the young kids anymore, grade 1. I like the young children, it's fun. We need a lot of energy and it's so hot. I'm hot just talking to these children. I didn't do any group work either. Normally I do group work, but don't think it's the best idea. So, but that was it from my day at a school in China throughout the coronavirus. If you liked the video, drop a like and a subscribe. I'll have some more videos coming out. I'm trying to do a mix of both, more of like fun, food-based videos, and still kind of information-based, because obviously people are still wanting to know what it's like here in China. The schools are open and what's happening with the schools. So yeah, that's going to be it from me in China anyways. Peace out and see you in the next one.